Stop. Stupid old moves. They loose living, party and bullshitting. Podcast girls, they putting they 2 cents in. They loose living, party and bullshitting. Podcast girls, they putting they 2 cents in. Tea sipping, nothing's off limits at the tables they sitting. Zero filter, aka no chill. Grab your seat, bells and popcorn, it gets real. Hello, where you at? Debbie, where you at? Going live, log on. Podcast is the trap. Loose flipping, yeah. They loose flipping, hey. Loose flipping, hey. They loose flipping, hey.
Alright, let's try this bad boy one more time. You are now tuned into Loose Lips Podcast. This is episode 31. I'm your girl, Miss Fierce, with a new weave.
This is your girl, Deb Cakes with 2 B's, bald-headed and butt-naked.
We gotta put that on the shirt.
Bald-headed and butt-naked.
Bald-headed, but speaking of shirts, make sure you shop looselips.bigcartel.com and get your shirt today. Working on hoodies because it's getting cold out here.
For your leggings.
The fall is coming.
Legged horse.
Yes, the fall is coming, so I gotta get some hoodies and all that good stuff. So, yeah, there was a delay in the show this week. It was all my fault. I apologize. We've been mad busy, but we back. Better late than never.
Right.
And we got some goodies in store for the next few weeks, so y'all have not been forgotten. So we had a little technical difficulty, so we had to run this thing back. But we are here. I've been so ready to do my horn. I can't wait. And we're going to jump off a new segment tonight called Loose Spins, where we're going to be playing some music from up-and-coming artists. It don't even have to be up-and-coming artists. It might be some people that we just might like, maybe mainstream, whatever. But that's the new segment tonight. So, Debbie, you said before we were interrupted that you had a petty positive.
Yes, I do have a petty positive.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so my petty positive is definitely my daughter's school.
Oh.
She goes to uniform school.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody that doesn't know what that means she has to wear uniforms.
I mean, I would hope they would know.
Just in case they didn't.
Okay.
Anyway, she has picture day coming up.
Okay.
And I'm going to read you guys the 10 rules of picture day.
All right.
Because they don't have to wear their uniforms.
Okay.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Okay. Number 1. Uniform-free day if you're taking photos. And yes, jeans are permitted. 2. No holes anywhere on the pants or the shirt. 3. No tank tops or spaghetti straps. Sleeves are required. 4. No inappropriate writing or logos on clothing. 5. No see-through or low-cut shirts. 6. No shorts or skirts extremely above the knee. Cannot be shorter than 3 inches from the knee. 7. No leggings. 8. No flip-flops. Closed-toe shoes and straps on the back. Closed-toe shoes only. 9. No form-fitting garments are allowed. Skinny jeans, spandex pants, tops. Last, no excessive jewelry or body piercing. Conservative jewelry is accepted. These motherfuckers might as well wear their uniform.
Yeah, I just want to say, so in a nutshell, everybody will be coming in their uniform to school.
For fall.
For fall. Everybody's coming in their uniform because that's just way too much to be worried about.
Like, oh, they forgot the one that they do have. So they have jean day throughout the year sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
The jeans have to be blue.
Lord. Well, I I had someone down as a petty positive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let them live this week.
Mm.
No, I do have a petty positive. Not the person that I put in the notepad that we use. My petty positive goes out to the club bouncer / bodyguard at Club Epic that almost got his ass whooped last weekend by yours truly. And once again, Debbie walks away. So let me tell y'all what happened. Shout out to my brother Jay Reed and the Dream Team that hooked us up with a reserved table and, in the VIP section for the night. So what they did, anyone who had a reserved table, there was a sign up that said reserve and had their name. So we're sitting at, my table, and the bouncer / bodyguard walks over and is like, "Excuse me, ladies, this is a reserved table." And I'm like, "Well, I know it's my reserved table." And I point at the sign because it has my name. And then he's like, "Well, who did you reserve the table with?" My fucking brother. When did you do?
You forgot something.
What?
He asked you, "What's your name?"
Oh, yeah. Bitch, right here. And then he's like, "Well, when did you do this? Who's your brother?" Like, he's right there. The fuck is you talking about? So my brother's partner with the promotion team, he goes to talk to him. He's like, "Oh, yeah, that's our table." And then he comes up like, "Well, ladies, if you need anything, my name is such and such." I don't even remember the man's name. Like, look, sir, the positive is you have a job. The petty is you take your job way too motherfucking seriously. All you had to do was ask, "Are you such and such, the name that's on the reserve?" Okay, just want to make sure no one was sitting at your table. Instead of doing all that extra shit, because the Anderson popped out real quick. Heads were tilted to the side.
Both of us was.
Both people was leaning out the chair just in case. We had to get up real quick like.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That night I realized that Anderson is still strong within me.
Not strong.
The Anderson is still strong with me because it was about to be a pop-off real quick. Like.
Right.
So, we have a lot to get into. I think the first thing we should go ahead and touch on is the fact that Lil Wayne Carter 5 dropped today. I have yet to listen to it.
I have listened to it.
But the reviews I have heard they haven't been bad, but they haven't been that good for a project that we've been waiting on, I think, for almost 5 years. So, Debbie.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
My thing is, I have not completely listened to it, and I'm going to still give my little spiel on it for the simple fact that I probably only have maybe 2 or 3 songs to go. It just was not what I was expecting after waiting so long for you to drop an album.
Yeah.
I was thinking that this album was going to drop and we were going to hear some life stories within these last 5 or 6 years since you dropped the album. No. You had some hit and misses. Like, I can think of about 5 songs possibly that I could put on repeat.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as in the whole album, it's just not what I expected. I can say that it's better than I thought because, Lil Wayne can venture off and turn into a rock star.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that. So it was Lil Wayne that we got, not the rock star version of him.
Is he steady talking about promethazine and eating for JJ?
No.
Because that's his favorite topic.
No, not as much. It just wasn't what I was really expecting. I don't really know what else to say. It just wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
I have yet to listen to it. I do plan on listening to it this weekend so I can give my honest opinion of it. Because I've been a Lil Wayne fan since The Block is Hot. Mm-hmm. When he released his first solo album and, he was still very young Wayne. On Cash Money and Juvie and BG and Turk and all them was still there, so. But the reviews haven't been that good.
He went family. His mama on there, his daughter on there, his baby mama on there too.
I mean, listen. First of all, I just want there to be an intervention with Lil Wayne with them damn dreads. Like, let them 3 dreads go. And then he had...
Like, you know the little foam that you make flowers with, that you put stick.
Mm-hmm.
What his dress look like?
And then he had the audacity to dye them.
Yes, they are.
Let them go,
He got
Lil
one
Wayne.
about this thick.
Let them
It's
go.
like they cried.
He has clearly given up on his hair and life. I need him to let that go. Let's see. Other news, since we're on music. So everybody knows that Jacquees did the remake of Trip by LMA. And everyone, from what I understand, was loving the Jacquees version of Trip.
I.e. me. Love it. Yeah.
So much that, LMA is signed to DJ Mustard's 10 Summers label. Mm-hmm. And they got it removed.
Yeah.
From basically all platforms, I guess, because his version was doing a lot better than LMA's version was. And she's about to release an album, I think, next month, which October will be here tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So, DJ must have actually released a statement, and I'm trying to find it. I thought I had saved it.
I know they were saying that one of the issues they had was that he, not only did he remix the song, but he did a video. And his video dropped before she even was able to do a video for the song.
Okay, well, fuck it. DJ Mustard has taken his statement down. But basically, in a nutshell, he was just basically saying that Jacquees was making money off of the song, and he shouldn't have been. Mm-hmm. So, they took it down. It gone bye-bye.
It's okay, I got it on screen record.
Oh, you got it? Oh, you talking about Jacquees? This helpful.
Yes, I have it on screen record. It's okay. One moment, please. I'll let y'all hear a snippet when I find it. Go ahead. Carry on.
I'm mad that you got on screen record.
Listen, I knew it was getting gone.
So you was like, let me go ahead and grab it right quick before they take it. Lord, she gonna get DJ Mustard to pull our podcast. That was DJ Mustard. That was DJ Mustard. This might be our last podcast show because DJ Mustard about to pull our shit down too. Because Debbie has screen recorded that Jacquees video to his version of Trip. So I just want to thank everybody for supporting us for these 31 episodes. And I love y'all. And I'm going to truly miss y'all. Because we getting shut down because of Debbie. DJ Mustard about to yank our shit.
The old plug.
Just give me that because of her ass. Our shit is gone. So since we on the music tip, Cardi B now has her 3rd number 1 single on the Billboard. And that's the song that she's featured on with Maroon 5, A Girl Like You. She is the first female rapper to ever have 3 number 1 singles on the Billboard charts.
You said who?
Cardi B.
Oh, okay. I was making sure you didn't say somebody else.
No, Nicki still doesn't have
a... talking about you.
Nicki still... I'm right here. Nicki still does not have a number 1 single whatsoever. I'm just trying to figure out why hasn't Nicki had a number 1 single? Like, if her barbs love her so much...
It's not enough of them.
Fucking nice, shiny fucking dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she was taking slaves to freedom.
The fuck was that?
Nicki.
Queens don't always talk and look nice and polished. Being a queen has more to do with having balls.
Well, that was Nicki. Yeah. But I just, like, why doesn't she have a number 1 single? Why has Nicki never had a number one single, never had a number one album?
Like that.
And everyone, like, I don't know if you heard of the rapper Tiffany Fox, who is Lil' Kim's protege. Mm-hmm. She went on, what's it called, Queen's Court? Or Queen's Pump, and said that Nicki was trying to stop her bags too.
It's not looking good for you, huh?
I'm sorry,
y'all. It's just not looking good for you.
I just don't understand.
Because you're a fucking hater.
She just wants to be the only girl.
You're not.
No one has ever been the only girl. No one has ever been the only girl. The thing is, like, you have moments. Like, Beyonce has never been the only girl when it comes to R&B and pop. But she's been the most successful out of the girls, you know? But Rihanna is successful in her own right, but her and Beyonce are in two different atmospheres, but they can coexist. Even with female rappers, there was Lil' Kim, there was Foxy Brown, there was Eve, there was Rod Digger, it was Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. They were all able to coexist. Nicki needs to find that coexistence and coexist in it.
She can't.
I just don't know what's wrong with her.
The bitch is crazy.
She's what?
Crazy.
No, say it again.
You need to be.
She claims she's getting some. She claims she has a boo.
Maybe it's the dude that they said they seen her in somewhere with.
In Dubai.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. But she's taking slaves to freedom. So Bambi and Scrappy finally, after 2 years, had their son. And he was born on my birthday.
How you feel?
I don't feel shit. That ain't my baby. He ain't got nothing to do with me. That's not my baby.
Really?
He was just born on my birthday.
Okay.
But he not my baby. But, I mean, congratulations. She was pregnant for 2 years. I'm glad that they finally had baby Breland. She was pregnant for 2 years. I'm glad that her and baby Breland are doing well.
Well.
He's a Virgo, so that's a great thing. He was born on my birthday.
I don't know about that. I only can speak for Leos. Sorry.
Oh, my God.
You
know what?
I can only speak for Leos.
I was walking around with a fucking nice shiny fucking dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she was taking slaves to freedom.
You is fucking retarded.
Queens don't always talk and look nice and
Every time you say something crazy, I'm going to hit you with that. What you getting, ma'am?
Well, that's what our show going to be filled with then.
Yes.
Okay.
So, all the dolls, because we still on our music tip, all the dolls got into it last week. Cash Doll, Dream Doll, Asian Doll, and then Winter.
We're going to call them Mattel.
Huh?
Mattel.
So do you know who all them are, Debbie?
No.
Okay. All right.
I know who Dream Doll is. I know who Cash Doll is. Who else you say?
So Winter, so you know Dream Doll was on, Bad Girls Club.
Yes.
And when she was on Bad Girls Club, she became friends with one of the other roommates, Winter.
Okay.
So Winter went on Instagram and made a video basically saying that Dream Doll fucked her nigga, Justin Combs, who is Puff Daddy's son. And she was upset because she was like, a lot of Dream's dudes tried to holler at her. She gave him the cold shoulder. Would let Dream know whenever they tried to holler at her. But yet Dream went behind her back and fucked her nigga. And they weren't together at the time, but her and Justin have history. And Dream knew that. But still, did that. So she was like, fuck Justin and fuck Dream. So then Dream posted this video, Gabrielle Union, talking about women uplifting one another and all this other type of stuff. And then she posted a DM, supposedly from Justin, saying, him and her never slept together. But Winter's like, yes, you did. So then Cash Doll went and tweeted, you know, basically there's so many niggas out here, how you gonna fuck your friend's man? So then Dream Doll went and was like, I'm trying to find it because I don't want to mess up the word because it was funny. And I know I saved it. Or maybe I didn't save it. But basically Dream Doll was like, Cash Doll, keep my name out your mouth. You old and you washed up.
Why? Why did you jump in?
Maybe she just wanted to state her opinion because they was putting it all over social media.
Two. Yes. Then, what was the purpose of you posting the Gabrielle Union? You go back and forth with baby mamas all day. Okay? You do baby mamas all day. You know? Yeah. You don't be uplifting baby mamas.
Well, Dream Doll just felt it was necessary, I guess, to post that, you know. So her and Winter are no longer friends. Her and Cash Doll are still beefing. But Cash Doll opened up for Beyonce tonight in San Francisco. So Cash Doll's winning. I like Cash Doll's music. I tried to listen to Dream Doll. I just can't get into her.
She don't even look interesting, so I wouldn't listen to her.
Winter actually is very talented. I've listened to some of her music. She's very talented. I like her. I hope she puts out a full project. Because I like her. So, so we got one more thing left on the music tip. So, Bow Wow versus JD. Did you see that, Debbie? Debbie, did you see anything? I need you to see some of this stuff so we can... You know, we can go back and forth and talk about this. You know, I'm about to start acting like Bow Wow on y'all ass and just go on Twitter. So what happened?
I did hear his apology. I know he showed out at the birthday party.
Girl,
no, it wasn't a birthday party. It was her. She was getting off of probation.
The brat.
Yes,
off of probation. He did? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he showed the fuck out.
Oh hell.
Real big bad.
Bow Wow is just... I don't know what happened to little Bow Wow, yippee-yo, yippee-yay.
He didn't get to be a little kid. That's what happens to all the little motherfuckers that don't get to be kids. They grow the fuck up into adults that wants to be fucking kids. Because they didn't get the experience of fucking life.
It's like Bow Wow go off and he has these tantrums. He says all this messed up stuff, and then like 24 hours later, I'm sorry. I hope y'all can forgive me.
He's bipolar.
God is where I believe it. I'm going to go with bipolar for 200. My head itch.
I see you. It's okay. You did it real smooth like that.
I ain't want to be up here. You know, one of them numbers.
Like, I don't even know what that did, because that would have made me mad.
Girl. Carmen was like, Mom, you want me to help you pat your head? And I'm like, you just want to hit me. That's what that is. But, yeah, I hope Bow Wow does need some help. I don't know what type of help he needs, but he needs it.
Instead of let him run free and be butt naked.
Butt naked and bald-headed?
Yeah.
Might make him happy.
It just might.
So, let's see. Who else was beefing this week or last week? Kevin Hart and Cat Williams. So it started with Cat Williams talking about Tiffany Haddish. Mm-hmm. And then Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart were on the Breakfast Club talking about their new movie, Night School, which actually comes out tonight. Tonight is Friday that we're recording, so everyone that's listening, it's a Friday night. And did you see that interview, Debbie?
Yes, I did.
What did you think about it?
My thoughts were he made some valid points. Now, my thing is...
Who, Kevin or Cat Williams?
Kevin.
Okay.
I'm going to say valid points as far as a lot of people tend to blame others for not being successful. Mm-hmm. When you don't do everything that you possibly could or should do, you're quick to point the finger at somebody else instead of sitting down and taking the blame yourself.
Yeah, that is true.
Because I feel like if you made it, you wouldn't be so quick to point out somebody else. Oh, somebody else did this for me. You would try to take all the credit. So take that same credit when you don't make it, and own your shit. You need to own your shit.
I think
that point I can see. You need to take responsibility for why you didn't make it.
I think Kevin and Kat both have valid points. What you said, Kevin said, that was valid. I think Cat Williams, what he said about Tiffany Haddish was valid. I don't find Tiffany Haddish funny. Like, as far as a stand-up comedian. Because Kat was like, huh?
I said I haven't watched any of her stand-up.
Yeah, Kat was like, does anyone recall a Tiffany Haddish joke? Like, when you watch stand-up comedians, like, if you ask someone, they can tell you, depending on the era that they come up in, they can tell you a Kevin Hart joke. They can tell you a Bernie Mac joke. They can tell you a Richard Pryor, an Eddie Murphy, even a Cat Williams joke. I don't know a Tiffany Haddish stand-up comedian joke. I know Tiffany Haddish from Girls Trip. That's the only movie I've seen her in, and I know she's got some other things coming out. I'm not going to knock the girl's hustle, her grind, and the accolades that she's been receiving and will receive, but I will say that Cat Williams had a valid point there.
My thing is, I feel like she came in and she took what was there for her to say. Is she probably the best stand-up comic? No, like you said, I just ain't never watched her. I think she's funny well, I ain't gonna say that because even some of the stuff that she said on stage, I was like, what? When she hosted, was it MTV Awards?
It was MTV. The only thing, and it's not even funny, but she be like, she ready? Like.
Yeah. Like, but as far as I think she might be good in movies and acting and being funny in that aspect, but stand-up comedy, I don't think I would pay to see her.
Stand-up comedy is not for everyone either. Yeah. Because you have to be a great storyteller. Like, when I look at Kevin Hart or even Cat Williams, Bernie Mac, like, you can see Bernie Mac's nephew walking past him talking about going against the milk and cookies.
Honey.
You can see that shit. Yeah. And the little one, they're talking about with the cookies and shit. Like, you can see that shit in your head. You can see that in your head. Like, that was the best part of the Kings of Comedy. Rest in peace to Bernie Mac. That was the best fucking part of the Kings of Comedy. Like, everybody remembers that shit.
That part.
That whole entire part. I'm going to get some milk and cookies.
You know what? Fuck that. It was the damn show good part. He got a whole fucking TV show for that.
Yeah. And that, Jordan, that damn show, Jordan would trip me.
Honey.
Jordan was my favorite character.
Yes.
Jordan didn't give two fucks.
No.
Uncle Bernie!
Honey, him glasses, he go. Yes, I love that show. But I agree, Debbie, with what you said about Kevin. The points that he made. But my thing is, Tiffany, why would you let somebody else go in and defend you? Like, you hadn't really said anything besides Twitter. Confused. I don't think she knew exactly what was going to happen. She was just like, because you don't really stop nobody in the middle of why they making some points. You know what I'm saying?
But this my thing. Like, Tiffany said something on Twitter. Like, she retweeted the video that was going around. It was like, oh, I'm famous, y'all. Uncle Cat said this about me. See you at the Emmys. Because they both won Emmys for their guest starring appearances. Cat won one for Atlanta, playing Alligator Man. And Tiffany Haddish won one, I think, for being on Saturday Night Live. So when they met up at the Emmys, like, they had made up. Like, you know, because Cat Williams even said, I don't have any beef with Tiffany Haddish. This is just, as a comedian, what I think. So to me, if they had squashed that one, Kevin Hart, you could have just kept your opinion to yourself, bro. Because it's like, you always out here trying to say stuff about Mike Epps and about Cat Williams. And I understand if someone says something about you, you want to respond back. But that was not your place to say anything. Because he was talking about Tiffany, or referencing Tiffany. Yeah. So, and Tiffany should have shut that down. Like, you could have, in a respectfully way, said, well, you know, I talked to Cat. We have an understanding. We're fine. let's talk about night school.
Right.
But you didn't. So, she ready.
She wasn't ready.
All right, so I guess we'll go ahead and get into
Mr. J-E-L-L-O? Oh, no.
Yeah. So we have sad news. Bitch, I really didn't label the sounds tonight, so I was just...
Our dear old uncle. You want me to do it?
Yeah. I ain't ready.
You just hurt. You just distraught. So, I am sad to let you guys know that our uncle, Bill Cosby, is facing 3 to 5?
3 to 10.
Because these white bitches want to come party with him. Well, I ain't gonna say white.
These white bitches like to party all the time. Party all the time.
My thing is this. I just feel like you don't voluntarily, multiple times, continue to come back to a place that you were raped. If he raped them, I definitely feel that he needs to... What's the fucking word I'm looking for? If he did the crime, he definitely do time. I can't think of the goddamn word, but I'm tired. But I just feel like, you know, he should definitely have some type of punishment if that's what truly happened. But I just feel like if you go back all them years at where he was in his life, I really don't feel like it took him drugging women for them to have sex.
No.
Like, in that era, they were doing fucking drugs anyway.
All the fucking time.
So it's like, what the fuck? Like, that man is what, 82, 83?
81, I believe.
Why he couldn't do some time at home? And then y'all put him in regular population. General population.
He had a hot dog thrown at him.
Like, why the fuck? Y'all trying to kill this man. Because this is what's going to happen. And Amber Rose kissed my fucking red
Oh,
ass.
girl, yes, please get into that, honey.
Amber fucking Rose. You just continue to freely give up.
Was walking around with a fucking nice, shiny fucking dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she was taking slaves to freedom.
She's taking bodies, okay? This bitch taking dicks. Bodies.
Amber Rose is just teen way too fucking much for me.
She's team, I'm going to hop on this coattail and see if it'll take me somewhere.
Like, girl, this is my thing. You know, there are some people who have done heinous crimes that deserve death. Adolf Hitler. You know, people who kill kids and rape kids, molest kids. I believe you deserve death. My opinion on the Cosby situation, I'm like you, Debbie. If he did the crime, he has to do the time. However, I'm probably going to catch some slack for this. But, you know, I catch all the smoke. As a woman, I know if I go to a man's house, if I go meet up at a man at a hotel, I know what I'm potentially going there for.
My thing is this, even if you didn't understand or know what was going on that night, when you woke up the motherfucking next morning, but you know if something didn't feel right. You know if you done had sex the night before.
You don't have to wait.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go back and just text my eyes. Oh, bitch, I woke up and don't remember what happened again last night.
But you know what? 50 years later, I know. And I know some people wait to discuss sexual assaults that might have happened to them for their own reasoning. People may not believe them. I understand that. But if it's 30 years later, I'm just kind of like, find a way to deal with it. That might sound harsh, but
It don't.
You waited 30 years.
My thing is, like, you weren't even a fucking child, and you were trying to figure out what was going on. Bitch, y'all knew what the fuck was going on.
First of all, I know what's going on. First of all, I'm not going to meet no man who's married by himself unless it's going to be some shit going down. Okay?
My thing is, the status that this man was at, he ain't have to force y'all to have sex.
No.
That's like, Jacques, please say it. Come to my room and me saying, okay. He raped me.
And be like,
you go to his room.
go to the police station. Ooh.
He was probably with his gun on safety.
And he starts shooting where my heart be. Yeah. We going to hell. But that's the thing though, like, and I'm even telling, you know, I'm going to teach, like, and I don't want to come off harsh. I honestly do not. But as a woman, we know what you're going there for. You know you was going to pop that pussy that night. You know what you're going there for. You know.
You knew.
If a nigga hit me up right now and be like, well, you want to come over and chill? I know.
That we finna have sex.
I know what's going to happen possibly. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Now, I do agree with, like, even if you go over there with the intentions of having sex and you might change your mind for whatever reason, if you say stop, he should stop. He should.
Right.
But, to me...
But you gotta make sure you say it in the right tone, because the wrong kind of tone
yeah. Because you can be like, stop. Or you can be like, stop, nigga. You know? But I feel like you said, Debbie, back in them days, everybody was fucking and everybody was on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm sorry, you know. You know.
I think that's how happy y'all got here.
Yes. You know. When my daughter's father came and picked me up 14 years ago in that 1996 Honda, that night, I knew what I was going for. When I meet up with certain men now, I know what I'm going for. I know if I'm going to go just get a meal or if I'm going to be a meal. Okay?
And dessert.
You know, low calories. You know, low calories.
With a little snack on the shot.
A little snack on the shot, you know. So, you know.
You think Harriet Tubman was walking around with a fucking nice, shiny fucking dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she was taking slaves to freedom?
You know. Okay? You know. So that's all I got today. And, you know, news with loose lips. Debbie, do you have anything else?
Ooh, no.
Okay, so, well, while we were away,
went to go play.
Shots fired.
We got a letter. So, gonna read it. Oh, God, you were right, David. This nigga can't spell. So we won't say the person's name. They will be anonymous. So, ladies, I have a question. What is considered a healthy sexual relationship? I tend to look at it like this. A couple should have sex 3 times a week. Now, with that being said, how long does sex last? People claim they go for hours, but in reality, I say sex is usually about 15 minutes. But it's minutes. But they spelled it wrong. So with that being said, when I tell women you should have sex 3 times a week, they look at me crazy. But when I say you should spend at least 45 minutes with your man every week, they're like, that's easy. Until I tell them what they should be doing with that 45 minutes. Why are you telling people what to do? Also, do you think that if your freakiness is on different levels, would that cause issues? Oh, my God.
Okay.
You go first, Debbie.
Minute. Second of all, healthy relationship as far as sex, it depends on the people. Some people need sex every day. If your husband or I ain't gonna say your husband. If your significant other needs sex every day, every other day, I feel like then every day or every other day is what it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want a mistress or a mister to be involved. Let's see. You got to take into consideration that, women have periods, depending on if she's on birth control. Some women don't have periods, some people are okay with having sex with a period. I've been there. Okay? I've done it.
You had sex with your menstrual cycle on. How did you feel?
I took a shower afterwards.
Did it feel weird?
No.
Oh, okay. Would you do it again?
Yes.
Oh, to each day on.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's this blood. It's this little extra fluid.
Period don't stop nothing but a sentence.
Honey, listen. What else is this other question?
They say sex should be about 15 minutes. When I tell women, I think, like you said, Debbie, a healthy sexual relationship depends on who you're in a relationship with. Mm-hmm. That's how your sexual relationship will be based on. A couple should have 3 times a week. That depends on who's in that relationship. Not everybody wants sex 3 times a week. Some people are okay with 1. Some people are okay with every other week. Depends on who you're in a relationship with. Sex is usually about 15 minutes. Once again, depends on who you with. Some people can go 15 and be okay with it. Do 15, take a break, go 15 again. Some people can keep going.
Yeah. It just depends.
It depends. Honestly, listener, to your questions depends on who's in that relationship.
To each his own.
To each his own. Because everybody's not built the same. You, listen, I can do 3 times a week or more. 15 minutes is all I'm going to give you. Okay? On top of what? On top of what, David? On top of a bed? On top of a couch? On top of a chair? On top of what?
The dick.
Gosh.
You just died. your balloon is deflated.
You think Harriet Tubman was walking around with a fucking nice shiny fucking dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she was taking slaves to freedom?
Now,
y'all already know.
Can they have? Oh my God, I'm sorry. Can they have different freaky levels? How the fuck he said it? How did he say that shit?
Hold please.
Okay.
Also, do you think that if your freakiness on different levels, would that cause issues? It possibly could. Because say a woman gets with a man and that man likes to do anal, but she don't want to do anal. And is not going to try anal whatsoever. That can cause issues.
Yeah, that can definitely not work. He might want to pull out the whips and the chains, and she looking there like, nigga, I got this Bible in my head and this holy oil.
She up there banishing out the demons. I bind you. It can cause problems. Because what if a female get... First of all, I believe fellatio is just mandatory in any relationship.
This shit over there, shit.
What'd I say?
This right here.
Racially sophisticated, yeah. Give me your racially sophisticatedness. Fellatio is required in whatever relationship.
Head is required. Oral sex, sucking dick, eating pussy is required.
AKA fellatio. It is required in a relationship. So, ladies, if a woman gets with a man who does not perform fellatio or vice versa, that's definitely going to cause some issues.
I definitely had a friend of mine who dealt with somebody who did not. He wanted it, but he didn't provide it.
Oh, that's selfish.
Like, what the whole type of...
It's very selfish. Yeah, it's very selfish.
That's just inappropriate.
That's not going to work. Because he going to go out and find somebody to do it, or she going to go out and find somebody to do it. Simple as that.
Right.
Have you ever been in a relationship where the freakiness levels differed?
Yes. I wouldn't say we were in a relationship. We this was back in the day before I had Caden. Way before I had Caden. I ain't gonna say way before I had Caden. Either way. He was into like smacking ass, all that. I was not ready.
You don't like your booty smack?
Then I didn't have one. It sounded like a screenshot like that meme I put up the other day.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
My phone is off, so you couldn't hear it. I was doing a screenshot.
Like, so we were definitely, like...
There you go.
He actually enjoyed it because I was more so inexperienced. I would say that my freaking up, I was just inexperienced. So he enjoyed it.
Gotcha.
But I was like, you want to do what? No.
I've never had anyone that just brought out like the really inner freaky me. Because it's always been niggas who wanted to do shit that they knew they didn't have the dick for.
Like you want to spin around on it and jump down?
Yeah, like you don't have enough penis for what you're trying to achieve here tonight. It's like going to the grocery store with $5, but you picked up $100 worth of shit. It's not gonna work.
Well, that you wasn't get all that shit.
No, it's not gonna work. So, yes, I do believe that will cause problems. You got to know your freak.
Exactly.
Yes.
And your freak partner.
And your freak partner, yes. It's like you got to know their background, their credit score, if they got ugly people in their family. If they do have ugly people in their family, how close are they in relationship because they could possibly affect their child. You need to know their freakiness.
Like Ray Ray and which time baby came out looked just like his mama.
Yes. So, you got to know. All right, Debbie, so we about to get into our main topic. Cuffing season.
It's cuffing season.
Draft day started on my birthday, supposedly. Because I took... So they said, okay, so everybody has a different cuffing season schedule from what I saw. So there's a definition for cuffing season.
Oh, is there?
The definition for cuffing season: a cultural phenomenon that comes with the first chill of fall. Singles across the globe find themselves itching to be cuffed or tied down by a serious relationship. Prolonged time indoors can lead to emotionally reckless decisions like marrying someone off of Craigslist or giving the toothless mute on the bus a second glance. Symptoms include excessive levels of dick stickiness and bearded clam fever. Can be remedied by spending time with your friends and family, trying new hobbies, or frequent visits to pornmd.com. So, I got a cuffing season schedule. So it says, scouting, which is looking for a partner, begins August 1st through the 31st. Drafting, picking your top candidates is September 1st through the 30th. Tryouts, go on many first dates, that's October 1st through the 31st. Preseason, that's get more serious with one or two prospects, that's November 1st through the 30th. Cuffing season, pick your best match and be exclusive for the holidays, that's December 1st through January 15th. Playoffs, survive the holidays and consider long-term potential, January 16th through February 13th. Championship game, offer official BF/GF, that's boyfriend, girlfriend, status, and celebrate Valentine's Day, that is February 14th. I'm not in the cuffing season draft.
I've been and say I don't think I'm prepared.
But how does one prepare for that?
I mean, I just look for a boo. Somebody that I can deal with. It's definitely got to be somebody that I can deal with on a regular basis.
Or someone that can deal with you.
Because cuffing season is all about spending some quality time.
Who child,
in their house, on the couch, watching TV, Netflixing and chilling.
And snacking.
Sipping and drinking and fucking and licking and kissing and all of those good things, you know?
And snacking. Yes. Yes.
That's it.
Yes. I mean, I guess people who are going to be a part of the cuffing season, we wish you the best of luck. We hope you got all your potentials, you know, and the people who are being cuffed but don't know they're being cuffed or don't know they're going against other potential cuffers. What?
I just realized something.
What?
Third quarter is coming to a close.
Ooh, yeah, child. We are in October. It's the end of the third quarter. No, wait.
End of September.
Ooh, yeah. This is it.
I'm still on the bench.
On the bench. Didn't make it to the playoffs. Nope.
Last quarter.
Ooh, child.
Last quarter.
I just don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know if I was traded or let go. Ain't nobody. I'm a free agent.
Somebody said, is you single, or is you internet single?
I'm single.
Different? Somebody said, we can ride in the car with no tint on the windows in the daytime single.
Yes. That is me. I am single. Very much so.
I'm that single.
So,
We go
yeah.
to Walmart.
And the third quarter is here, and yeah, we're on the bench. Yeah. So, hey, Debbie, I got a friend now on the bench. Before I was just on the bench like, she gone, y'all. She gonna go play.
Yeah, I've been sitting here 2 quarters with your bitch.
Yeah, just us. Just been on the bench. Our cuffing season is the bench. Our cuffing season is the bench. We cuff the bench.
Yeah.
That's what we cuff.
Yeah.
That is exactly what we cuff. So, Debbie, how much longer we got on IG Live?
It don't say. How long we been on?
52. So we probably got about 8 minutes left.
You 10:41 is when you text me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't hear you.
It's 11:36. So we good. I'm just trying to keep it up on the hour since we're recording so late. And plus, it is time, Debbie, to get into loose spins. And I'm so freaking excited about this.
So, let me introduce you guys to DJ Spins.
I'm in the building. So Loose Spins is going to be a new segment on the show where we're going to get music from up-and-coming artists, and we're going to play them and let you guys listen to them and provide you with links because we have to support them. You all know my past blogger, FistesCorner.com. I miss my shit. So I feel like I could incorporate it in with the podcast. Mm-hmm. So, Debbie, are you going to introduce this track or?
I'm going to let you go ahead. I'm going to let you go ahead because I'm just super excited that she has finally took some advice from me.
I did.
The rookie. And ventured on down to little old Anderson.
I did.
To check out our talent.
I did. My hometown. Yes, I am claiming it for the first time.
She gets tired of getting in my car. And I'm like, well, listen to this. Okay, but listen to this. Okay, listen to this.
Yeah. So, and I'm not playing his song just because he's from our hometown. He is extremely talented. Artist out of Anderson by the name of S. Dot. We're going to get into his single. It's called This One. It's off his latest project, Loyalty and Commitment 2. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify. What is it, Spinrilla? Is that how you pronounce it? Alright, then I gotta put on my DJ voice.
Go ahead.
So we got that new single for S. Dot called This One. We about to get into our bag. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Next to me over here, this shit come on right here, man. Just gonna tell them to keep this shit on replay, man. You hear me? I was down for a minute. Start getting money. Fuck around with crazy, man. Yeah. Okay, I'm good with this. I'm back in the hood with this.
I gotta play that back. I don't think they heard me.
I was not ready.
I've been dying to do that shit.
Yeah. Next to me, y'all hear this shit come on right here, man. Just
The
gonna
fuck
tell them to
you
keep this shit on
send me?
replay, man. You hear me? I was down for a minute. Start getting money. Fuck around with crazy, man. Yeah. Okay, I'm good with this. I'm back in the hood with this one. Bro, let me get it for the low. You know I'm on Joe with this one. I'm not red, throwing up signs. I feel like shit with this one. And they say I need a hit for the club, but I say I'm good with this one. Okay, I'm good with this one. I'm back in the hood with this one. Bro, let me get it for the low. You know I'm on Joe with this one. I'm not red, throwing up signs. I feel like shit with this one. And they say I need a hit for the club, but I say I'm good with this one. I swear these niggas are peons. I just got some hand in the neon. Bitch said she from Atlanta, and her favorite playing with Dion. See my heart cold as a Freon, and all the street shit is a rerun. Getting money, fucking bitches, the type of shit we really be on. And I do this shit for my whole team. For what you heard, got my whole team. Yeah, I might say a whole dream. It's fun to get out for a whole thing. Right, or I can just break it down. I'm in the kitchen still banging up. Might call your bitch to come blow it down. Yeah, then tell her back it up. All of these niggas from gays, and most of these bitches just trifling. I pray a lot for my rivals, but we got no choppers like ISIS. Don't I do it the nicest? What is they doing with prices? We was free banding with future was, and my jacket cooler than Michael's. I really got it for cheaper. I might Cortez sneakers. Fuck all these rappers and features, but I buy my bread like a pizza. Yeah, now watch that little bitty bread. Hey, I know you not with this shit. All of this gold on the nigga body. Damn, I look like a half a brick. Okay, I'm good with this. You know I'm on Joe with this one. I'm not red, throwing up signs. I feel like shit with this one. And they say I need a hit for the club, but I say I'm good with this one. Okay, I'm good with this one. I'm back in the hood with this one. Bro, let me get it for the low. You know I'm on Joe with this one. I'm not red, throwing up signs. I feel like shit with this one. And they say I need a hit for the club, but I say I'm good with this one. I'm really good out here in the hood. And I be wishing the nigga would. We not explaining what's understood. The niggas don't do what I'm really doing. I really be dealing with bosses. And we really moving with caution. What you know about the drug raids, man, we really took all the losses. Free the whole team, yeah, they coming home. For what you heard, I be going strong. And they say mine I be putting on. Them niggas line they be putting on. I gotta stay down and stay out the way. My phone they be jumping like out the jail. So I gotta get it like right away. I don't really care if it's night or day. Heard the plug got the packs in. When I pull up, got the back in. Then I go pick up my side piece. Count money, be the back end. And I'm the realest to get. And fuck who not feeling my shit. And the color be going in. The DJ be killing my shit. And the nigga not write it out. So fuck them, why they be switching up? And the host that they mad at movies. So why boost their haters to get a nut? I'm the hottest on the industry. And I know the haters gon' come with that. And I'm good with this shit. So go tell the DJ to run it back. Okay, I'm good with this. You know I'm on Joe with this one. I'm not red, throwing up signs. I feel like shit with this one. And they say I need a hit for the club, but I say I'm good with this one. Okay, I'm good with this one. I'm back in the hood with this one. Bro, let me get it for the low. You know I'm on Joe with this one. I'm not red, throwing up signs. I feel like shit with this one. And they say I need a hit for the club, but I say I'm good with this one.
There's that boy S. Dot, TCM. This one, off of Loyalty and Commitment 2. You can get that on iTunes, Spotify, Spinrilla.
That was our fault.
Yep, so I just finished playing this one by S. Dot. So a lot of our listeners that are, that stream us, they'll be able to hear that. So I ain't playing the song again.
I know.
Yeah. So, but yeah, guys, let us know what you think of the song. Email us at looselipspodcast@gmail.com. Remember, lips is with 2 S's. So, Debbie, you have anything else before we wrap it up for the night? Because we old, we tired.
And I'm hungry.
Ooh, that face. Somebody feed the baby. All right, well, as usual, everyone, you have to listen to us on Spreaker.com, SoundCloud, iTunes, the Apple Podcast app, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Tunein app, our YouTube channel, Loose Lips Podcast. Follow us on Instagram at Loose Lips Pod. Myself, Miss Fierce86. Debbie is DebCakes86. Make sure to get your apparel from us by shopping shoplooselipsbigcartel.com. That is shoplooselipsbigcartel.com, and the lips is spelled with 1 S. Okay?
Not like the email is 2 S's.
Yeah, email is 2 S's. Website is 1 S. If you have any questions, if you want your music played during Loose Spins, email us at looselipspodcast@gmail.com, and the lips is with 2 S's. Yes. And this show will be uploaded Saturday. Because when we get done with this, a bitch is watching her makeup off. I'm going to bed. Okay? Anything that you want to say, Debbie? Anything popping up there in Charlotte?
Charlotte Fashion Week is still going on. I definitely had fun. Shout out to Joyce LeBron for inviting me to the show. I definitely enjoyed myself last night. Club 1 is always popping on a good old Saturday night. Not really sure what they do on Friday nights. I don't really go out that much. Yeah, that's it. Sunday World.
Well, what the fuck was I about to say? And I totally forgot. Oh, if you will be in Greenville, South Carolina, October 20th, myself and Debbie will be hosting at Sky Lounge. Shout out to Golden Visions for the boys for bringing us out. We will be there. They're having an 80s babies party, and we will be hosting that along with a group of others. So come check out your girls. Greenville, South Carolina, October 20th at Sky Lounge here in Greenville, South Carolina. Make sure you check out Golden Visions. It's gold, the letter N as in Nancy, V as in Victor, Z as in Zebra, N as in Nancy, S as in Sam. We will be hosting. Woo-hoo. Shout out to S. Dot for submitting this one. Shout out to TCM. What's the other thing that they're affiliated with? Is it Street Affiliates? Is it Street Runners Affiliates? No one's going to get it. Shout out to all of our listeners. I've been looking at the numbers. We are almost at the 5K mark. You guys can get us there.
When y'all get us there, we're going to twerk for y'all.
Debbie will twerk for y'all. I shall watch with glee.
I lied. I can't.
So make sure you guys can get us there. Just keep streaming. We appreciate everyone that listens to us in all other countries. Some that I cannot pronounce. We love you guys. Make sure you rate, review, and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend to subscribe. We are available everywhere. Oh, we're on Spotify, too. I can't remember if I put Spotify or not. We're on Spotify, too. So if you got an Android, which you shouldn't, or if you have an Apple, an iPhone, you can listen to us. I'm telling Big Deb you hit me.
What's she gonna do?
Oh,
She gonna say hit her back.
And I'm gonna hit you back when she tell me to. I'm calling Big Deb. Call. So anything else?
Call the po-po ho.
I will call the po-po ho.
For real.
I'm back at the court with this one.
You back in the court with this
I'm back in the court with this one.
I'm about to go find me a snack with this one.
I'm back in the fridge with this one.
Yeah. I'm about to be outside my door with this one.
Said the plug can get it for the low. She go jug with this one. All right, so thank you guys for, joining us tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Late night special, so I creep. Yeah, just.
Okay, I'm gonna end the show now. No.